What's up? I look good after I got some sleep. Got a little bit of rest under my belt. Kind of got my bearings back a little bit. Still a little under the weather, but the show goes on. Oh, yeah. Well, you got your boy walking back, Nick Carter. Nick Cannon. What's up, G Life? I see you. Well, good old Nick decided that judging a person based on what they did in the past is no longer a good idea. You know, I guess he got that phone call. Oh no, this is when he went to the Instagram because I know his phone was ringing off the hook. Once he decided to ask that question, I'm quite sure he got that phone call about Jay. Oh, you better believe it. Believe me, if I got something from Jay and people on YouTube, what do you think Nick was gonna get? Oh, his call was a lot stronger than ours. People acting like I was on BET or something. Like I was on Lifetime or something. People like, man, your video. I'm like, my video? That video got like what, 30,000 views? You talking about my video? No, bruh. Stuff like this is what's gonna get all the views. So today he's had a reflection. He said after much self-reflection and meditation, I have to be the one to first admit in my past I've definitely turned a blind eye to a lot of darkness in the industry. Let's stop beating around the bush and call it what it is. The entire industry was established and built by evil and predatorial spirits and male chauvinistic behavior. And since then, the recent media outrage pertaining to R. Kelly, I have realized that the real issue at hand is the ultimate lack of care and disrespect for our queens. For far too long, we have treated women like second class citizens, when it is actually that they are the source and the core of the superior beings. But our insecurities, egos, and lack of love has tried to prove otherwise. Therefore, we have several cases where we were allowed as entertainers, executives, and everyday individuals abuse and mistreat our life bearers and beautiful equals. It is no secret how men have misused their power to manipulate young emerging pop stars to be seasoned Hollywood actresses and everyone in between. I personally witnessed it and no longer will be silenced about it. It's not dry snitching. It's a paradigm shift. I'm not judging any man for his past or private actions because I am too a guilty sinner of the blatant disrespect, even in some of the statements of the songs above. But from individuals like Les Moonves, Harvey Weinstein, Steven Tyler, R. Kelly, Elvis, and others. I must say, we must deal with this sickness head on. The real leaders and bosses must step up and be men. And I will be one of the first to say on behalf of all men, I am sorry. Please consider an advocate, ally, and student that needs guidance in an industry that was designed to take advantage of women. Let's change it all immediately and call it to the table for our ignorance, wrongdoings, and disrespect. I apologize, my queens. Total different shift than this man throwing Jay-Z under the bus. Well, my voice might not be all the way back to do the Jay-Z, Nick Cannon thing. I'll try it. But he was asking the question, and Nick like, look, man, my gram blowing up. We lit. Man, damn, that show was tight. We lit right now, dang. See, it's what I told you. The culture want to know. Culture want to know everything. That's what I'm saying. The culture, you feed the machine, and that's the results. I'm still tight. What they say about the Fiesta thing, though, man. Still a little tight. Oh, I got another call, another line. Beep. You have a call coming in. Is this Nick Cannon? Yes. Well, my client wants to speak to you personally. It's Hove. I thought that was very disrespectful, and I'm a little confused by the whole thing that was going on. I normally don't make this call personally. Oh, this Hove? Hold on, I gotta go. Dang, I gotta go. Jay on the other line. You want talking to me? Click. Hello? Why did you put me on hold? I said this Hove. Listen, I don't know what kind of pressure you were under over there at NBC and everything. I talked to your bosses and everything. They were a little, thrown aback because this is not the guy they was trying to hire. So they think that you might need a mental evaluation or something. Did you bump your head? Like, what make you bringing up something from like 94, 95? That you weren't even in the game. You disrespecting black women. Did you ever think about Foxy and throwing a rumor out there like that? This is somebody who's probably right now trying to navigate her career. And this is how you treat a black woman. We trying to fix these problems in the industry, and we can't fix them if you standing in the way, Nick. I understand what you're saying, and I didn't think like that, but I'm thinking about it right now because this guy behind me with this metal thing touching the back of my head, does he work for you? I don't know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about, Nick. I just came to make a call to talk to you personally because I felt we were that kind of friends. So as long as you're getting the message. Oh, I got the message. And matter of fact, I'm going to head to Instagram right now and make sure you're happy with this message. I'll wait. I'll be on the phone. You can type it up now. You're like, are we happy? Yeah. Okay, right. See, now that's the right energy. I can roll with that. I don't want to hear you mention my name again. All right? Okay. Click. So that's how that conversation went. We knew that was coming. When he did that, we were like, ooh, you done broke mama's lamp. Ooh, you done broke mama's lamp. He had no business. Nick was in no position. He was really out his body. And y'all worried about me. I'm like, y'all need to be worried about Nick. Remember, I'm an industry nobody. And I got a message from Jay. Well, Jay's lawyer. I wasn't deserving enough to get something from Jay. Shoot, you kidding me? They went after Hassan Campbell too. They went after him, asked Hassan. You know, I wouldn't even know who that guy was if they didn't go after him, really. I know his videos pop up on my timeline. I'm like, who is this guy? I don't know him. Somebody said something about him. Oh, good morning. Somebody said something about him being something African Bambaataa, so I have no idea. Right now, the way they changed this, the real people don't get views no more. You gotta have a certain type of program and all this stuff. I don't know what they asking and requiring, but I got so many enemies in the game that it just messes up the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll never forget getting that speech. They were like, what's good for Johnny is good for Janie. Dealing with this YouTube situation. When a certain individual was stealing from me and stealing from others. And I'm like, whoa, this person just stole this from somebody. And this is when they stole from somebody else. It had nothing to do with me. And I'm like, wow, dude, you straight ripped this from this guy. He was like, what's good for Johnny's good for Janie. I'm like, I ain't Johnny. I don't know Janie. Just don't steal from me. And sure enough, the person was so friendly. Or so he thought he was my friend. He decided it would be a great idea to borrow something from me without my permission. He was warned. Then he said, well, ain't that gonna happen to me. And he did it again. Now that person has to redo their entire platform, everything. We didn't do anything to him. Karma came and did it. Karma showed up right on time. That train was never late. Karma showed up. And did what it was supposed to do. You were the chosen one. We got a Waffle House. I just don't know if it's called the Waffle. We got the Pancake House. No. It wasn't that kind of party. Do you think Jay-Z needs anybody to pay his fees? He's all good in that department. But yeah, they really reached out to Nick. They gave him that, come take this walk with me. Well, listen, let me tell it like it is. Nick can't take that kind of pressure. Me, it don't matter what I think or do. Do you understand? I'm somebody very small in this large scope rather, of what they do. The reason why my video got a lot of attention is because of the simple fact it was attached in a scenario in which it made Jay, it shined a light on all of the things that Jay did, and it was truthful, and him personally didn't like it. You know, never mind the fact that the video in question did a lot of hits. That video only did like 35,000 views. I mean, really. And for my videos now, that used to be 100 or 200,000 views. But now that video's done like 130 some thousand views, which tells you one or two things. A lot of people in the industry watched that video. And I just thought it was pretty interesting that how all these people, whether they were legal or illegal, they were in their teens, you know? And these dudes are like almost in their 40s. That's like super young. So that's all we were saying. Well, you gotta understand, I knew Nick.
There are people who get on my fucking nerves.
So I knew Nick. And because I knew Nick Cannon used to sleep in his car in California. Keenan offered him a room to stay at his house. That's how they became friends.